So if you are just tuning in, that was Pastor Ed at Warehouse Church giving his testimony. I want to give you the number. The hotline to call our offices is 877-778-6978, 877-778-6978. Make that call, pick the office closest to you, and get in to see us. We're going to lead you to down the right path of getting healthy. And I will tell you, if you listen to him, he talked a lot about food because that typically is the biggest challenge that people have. More importantly than that, though, is the structure and function of your spine. So there's Pastor Ed. You heard him, 11 medications following a heart attack. He's off all of them today, less than 2 years later. His numbers are normal. He's changed his lifestyle. We'll show you how to do that. The number one thing that you have to do is get it in your head that you got to fight for your health. It is up to you. I can show you how to do it. We can lead you down the path, but you're going to have to take the steps. You're going to have to shrug off the horrible, and when I say horrible, I mean the really dastardly evil influences of the world, and decide you want to be healthy for your family. You want to decide you want to be healthy so that you can live the life of your dreams. And if you don't, the stats speak for themselves. You're headed to the nursing home. You're headed to taking more drugs. You're headed for more surgeries. And I don't want that. I'm sick of it. We're all sick of it. And we've seen it happen to our families. I was in the middle of that as a child, and we yanked ourselves out of it. We said, we're going to fight and get healthy. And today at 46 years old, I feel as if I did when I was 15 because we've been living this lifestyle since then. I don't take a drug for anything. I haven't taken a prescription drug for any, I broke bones or whatever playing soccer. And then I had to take something that night. But I haven't lived on a prescription since, I was a teenager, and we want that for you. We don't want you to grow up to be 50 and having heart attacks. We don't want you to grow up to be 60 and having arthritis. And if you're in that, if you're hurting, if you're taking drugs for something, I don't care what you've been told. You can get out of that if you really want to. And that's the question. Do you want to? So that's the first thing. The second thing, you have to start with your spinal cord. That is a new concept probably to most of you. You could change what you're eating, but if your brain and your stomach and your brain and your intestines aren't communicating properly, it's not going to matter. And we've all known people like that. I've seen vegetarians come into my office who run marathons, ultra marathons, and their body still falls apart because their spine is a wreck. You have to start taking care of your spine. That's what I told Pastor Ed. That's what we'll tell you. That's what we told his wife. She was having issues. Their children. Everybody's health has radically improved because we started with the main thing, and that is the health of your spinal column. Now, if you have a great spine, that doesn't give you an excuse to eat crap. Don't go out there and abuse your body and smoke and do all these different things. But if you want to get well, even in those circumstances, before you change what you're eating, you've got to get in and let us check your spine. Your brain has to get through here exactly like a water hose. So that's like a water hose to a garden. And that's where we start. If it's kinked, if your brain's not getting to your body, I'm telling you, your garden is struggling whether you feel it or not, and your body's going to go down. We can stop all that. 877-778-6978, 877-778-6978. Well, the obvious question, Dr. Brian, is how do you stop it? How do you help somebody's spinal cord start to work for them? Well, we got to take x-rays if you're an adult. So before you come in, they're going to, if you call it through the radio show, they're going to give you a $40 charge, and that covers the first part of your appointment. That basically secures your appointment in the office. That's non-refundable because we want you to be serious when you get in there. Now, before you show up, before we do anything to you, we're going to take x-rays, and we'll determine how many x-rays to take, and we'll let you know what those cost before we take them. I can tell you it's not going to be more than $150 or so. We really keep our fees minimal because just to make it easy. We want the onboarding process to be simple. And if you'll take that first step, call us up, make the appointment, pay that $40 over the phone, secure your spot, don't move it, make sure it's in your calendar in permanent ink. Come in, we'll start walking through the process. Just for example, and let me throw the number out there one more time, 877-778-6978, 877-778-6978.